Alright guys, everyone's favorite bridge. Let's just take a little trip over it. Hopefully this will help some of you in the coming months to mentally prepare for everyone's favorite bridge. So I'm in the Queens side. We usually come up from that end over there, but so we'll be running on the bike lane, not in the middle of the bridge, because it's not close for us. So let's go. Everyone's favorite bridge. So I run this bridge once a week. I guess my suggestion is, you know, enjoy the hill. But when you practice during the year, what I usually do is I'll only run this bridge after a long run. So after 10 miles, I'll run over the bridge so I can at least get the feeling around it. August, September, I'll run it over after 15 miles, and that way it can help me. Manhattan side. It's usually what we look at during the marathon, but it's actually on the right side, Queens to Manhattan. This would be our view. So for me, it's cool doing the marathon because we're not allowed to run on the Manhattan side. View of the East River. To the right, the other side of those trees are buildings called Queens Bridge. For all your hip-hop lovers, you can Google it, and it's a lot of talent, a lot of history there. So again, is you know, I try to run over this bridge at a nice pace, just so muscle memory, right? So I know the slopes, inclines, helps me to keep my pace moving. I feel good today because it's the beginning of the year. Just finished the marathon, so this is I'm on my 4th mile right now. So it's an easier run than doing this on your 15th mile. So here's a nice view of the Upper East Side River, uptown, the Upper East Side. Here's the view of everyone's favorite bridge. Let's go a little back here. See what we're yeah, just loving. Try to love the process. I'm not gonna lie, it feels easier now. I'm only on my 4th mile. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. Take a look down. Again, this is what we'll see in the marathon. Where the cars are is where we run. There are spots in the bridge that people stop to take pictures, which is really nice. Especially if you're hitting the wall at this mile. Some guys with their race numbers. Some runners are finishing their 9+1, and that's how most of us in New York City and the surrounding areas run the marathon. We race 9 runs, sponsored by the New York Road Runners, and then the +1 is volunteering. So we volunteer once, so it's nice, you know. I've been running with New York Road Runners for, I would say, 20 years, close to 20 years. So the volunteering, the +1 is nice because years ago, like the Brooklyn Half Marathon, the New York City Half Marathon, sometimes there's hardly any volunteers. So it's nice to see him. And my man just gave us a shout out on his bike. So I personally appreciate the volunteers. If you're coming for the New York half, give me a shout out. So yeah, supposedly, all right, now we're going down. So supposedly, this is for runners and walkers, and this side is for bicycles. Oh, that's cool. Let's race it. So as a true New Yorker, I've never been on that thing. Alright guys, we're going down. It was a nice run. It's a nice, relaxing run. So as long as you practice hill work, if you can find a place, even if it's on your treadmill, believe me, there's been years that which is horrible, it's hard, treadmill training, but it works. A nice incline on it, nice view. A lot of cyclists heading to Central Park or 9W, which is the road right over the George Washington Bridge. So if you're a cyclist, that's a nice option for you if you ever visit New York. It's one of the terminals for the ferries. Morning. Here we go. And this is some runners, well, a lot of runners, famously famous part is going down this monster but heading up to First Avenue. For years, First Avenue was like super loud, right? It still is, because you can hear the roar of the crowd when you're coming down. It's that little tunnel area at the end of the bridge. But I'm sorry, my opinion, how about you guys? My opinion, the loudest part of the marathon is Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn. Woo! Brooklyn was mad loud, as we say. So here we are, going down the bridge, and this is where typically you would hear that roaring crowd. That noise gets you excited for that few miles on First Avenue all the way to the Bronx. I'll be posting different routes of the marathon throughout the year, so give me a follow. Here we go. First Avenue, see little here we are, guys. Thanks for running with me. It was fun. We're gonna head up, stop on, let me see if I can make that light. Unfortunately, we have these little motorcycles on the bridge too. Here we are, Second Avenue, right up First. And you guys, oh, you guys remember this. You guys remember this. Favorite part of your marathon. There we go. There we go. So you guys come down from here and head up, turn around to First Avenue. Thanks for running with me. It was fun. Don't worry about 59th Street Bridge, Queens Bridge. You can do it. It takes a little practice. I was holding a GoPro, keeping my runs at zone 2, which helps a lot. So I really appreciate going up and down on that bridge. Don't be scared of it. As we say, forget about it. It's not a big problem. You guys can do it. I'll be doing a couple of more runs throughout the course, throughout the year, and planning to do a live a few months, maybe in the summer, going over 59th Street Bridge. That way we can visualize it and I'll have a different setup. All right, thanks for watching.